Alright, so magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat. My name is Josie from Sydney, Australia. So I'm one of your elite leaders. So very excited po kasi bukas. Tomorrow is the big day for each and every one of us. And so Lifevantage will be a gift to the people sa Philippines, and they're going to open the door. So right behind me is the actual office Utah. So I know a lot of you will be able to have the opportunity to be there as well when you come to the Pro5 Summit or you go for Lifevantage Convention. So what I want to do is I want to start today by introducing some of our corporate staff. And I can tell you that I am just so happy that they made the time to be here today. But let me just share a little bit of my background because, you know, it's important that i-share ko sa inyo kung paano ako nag-join ng Lifevantage. So pumunta po ako dito from Philippines, nung bata pa ako. So I've been here now over 40 years. And I wanted to be a nurse. So ayan, you know, I work mostly in aged care management for 25 years, 17 years as a director of nursing. So most people from, you know, if you're from Philippines, gusto mo mag-abroad para earn dollars, diba? So yun, came here, I worked really hard. Tapos at the age of 46, I was completely burnt out. At that time, my kids were still young. And so, you know, you never know kung ano yung path, you know, that really God leads you to. So I always believe that things happen because you're meant to walk another path. So, yun, at the age of 46 and at the age of 47, I was introduced to network marketing. And so I've been with that company for 10 years, actually. I love network marketing. It's allowed me to stay home with my kids, you know, be able to work from home kasi, you know, when they were growing up, I miss out, you know, seeing them grow up. So that's my home office here, and this is exactly where I am today. And so, yun ang maraming mga benefits po ang network marketing talaga. But you know what? The good thing about it is we're coming to the Philippines. Hindi ka na kailangang mag-abroad to earn the dollar. So we're coming to you, your opportunity to earn the dollar. So some people say, tita, bakit ka lumipat? You know, like you already been with that company, you're a diamond director, why did you move? Well, you know, this is exactly what it is. It's like, I believe that things happen because they're meant to be. And I believe that I'm here right now because I'm meant to be here. So one day in 2009, ayan, nag-scroll ako ng Facebook, nakita ko yung top scientist namin, si Dr. Brian Dixon. So sabi ko, grabe, no? Lumipat pala siya, pumunta sa Lifevantage. So ayun, na-curious ako, nag-research ako, then nakausap ko si Pam, you'll hear from Pam later. So yun, sabi ko, mag-research ako ng Lifevantage. And at that time then, we were going to a convention. So yun, pumunta kami sa Salt Lake City. Tapos ito yung mga friends ko, we actually stayed the same hotel. So sabi ko sa kanila, guys, I'm moving to Lifevantage. So of course, you know, they were quite shocked kasi I was really instrumental din in growing Australia for that company. So we went to the office, we met my sponsor, that's Tara there next to me. And so you'll meet Tara another time. For those of you who were at the launch, you probably met Tara as well. So we came back to Sydney, pupunta kami dito sa Australia, and we grew the business. And this is what I want you to listen to because you only launch once, like Carl said. So when we came, syempre for me, you know, like I'm leaving my other company. Kaya sabi ko, I want to be successful. I want to make it happen. I didn't know how, but I know that I needed to stay focused. So yun, nag-start kami. Sabi ko, guys, presentation is the key. Kasi if you don't talk to people, you don't present to people, talaga it's not gonna happen. So ayun, pupunta kami dito. We had 3 home meetings a week, and then it grew to about 10 home meetings, including New Zealand. Then we different parts of Australia, different homes in Sydney. And that's how you grow your business. Like you're launching in the Philippines, there's no time to waste now. This is the time to talk to people, bring all your prospects to the Facebook group that we have. So hindi mo na kailangang mag-present. I mean, the way we were doing before, talaga presentation, nakakapagod din. Pero ngayon now, we are doing most of it online, which is really good. And of course, I still love to be able to see people now. But you know, it's not like before. So the reason why we became very successful when we first started, we grew really fast because we focus on the income producing activities. Invite to the presentation, follow up. And when they join, invite to the presentation, follow up, launch. So that's how we grew. So in my second month, I qualified as Elite Pro 7. And like Carl said, our team grew so fast that I was able to have the privilege of being the #1 global influencer. I know for those of you in the Philippines, some of you will do better than that and more than that. And that's why I am so happy talaga, honestly, knowing what I know in Lifevantage, that we are coming to the Philippines. Can you imagine that, guys? Ito na yung opportunity to earn in dollars with the products that nobody has sa Philippines. So we're coming to the Philippines, and that's the vision of Lifevantage, to create beautiful story, your family story. You are going to be sharing your story to the world. And so really, really excited. So we are so fortunate tonight to have some of our corporate staff, and I asked them if they'd be able to share some messages, because today is a very important night. Tonight, bukas po, we are officially pre-launching, and it's the day that we have been waiting for months and months and months. And I know for most of you that are on this call, we have prepared for this for quite a long time. So without much further ado, guys, I want to introduce Miss Pamela Ferry. So I've known Pam for over 10 years, actually. When I started in my previous company, she was already there, and we work really, really well together. And I know that she has her passion in really making a difference in people. I mean, her passion is to help you become successful. And so I'm so glad that she is leading the charge to the opening of the Philippines. So Pam is based here in Australia. She is the regional vice president for numerous countries. It's quite a big task. So she's in charge of the Pacific regions, which is Australia and New Zealand, also Thailand and the Philippines. So guys, without much further ado, please help me welcome our one and only Miss Pamela Ferry. Over to you, Pam.
Thank you so much, Josie. Welcome and hello, mabuhay to everybody. Wow, to see everybody on the call. It's so exciting. It's getting a little late here in New South Wales, Australia. I know a lot of you are night owls, right? Working with all your global teams around the world. And I don't think our Mersha's getting too much sleep at the moment either, as we as we head into pre-enrollment. I think that we've all been up all night. And as they say, Protandim helps you sleep. The Lifevantage business opportunity keeps you awake, right? So that is definitely happening right now. So we are so excited to be right. I mean, where are we right now? We're almost at our pre-launch. And I'd love to know how many of you are ready to enter and lodge your pre-enrollments. So if you could drop a 1 in the chat if you are ready and your team are ready to pre-enroll for the Philippines market. Let's get an idea of how many people we're talking about here. Mersha and Tintin, maybe you guys want to take some names and keep a count. And so team, we're just so excited. It's been a massive project. It's been very well played out and prepared, and we are all set to go. We had a meeting with the executive team this morning just to go over the final pieces, and we call it a go or a no-go meeting. And the good news is that we got the big tick, and it's definitely a go. We are moving forward. And so we are just so excited as we move into the pre-enrollment phase of our launch. So November is a very, very big month. It will be a very, very prosperous month. And I think a lot of you will be very, very busy as you are introducing more and more people to our incredible products and sharing our wonderful business opportunity. And so, Josie, thank you so much for putting together this call. I know that you have not been getting much sleep, working day and night. And, you know, that's what we do at times like this. We get one chance to pull that slingshot back and launch this market with everything that we've got and change the lives of so many people. I know we say this all the time, but truly that is what we're here for, to change people's lives. And, you know, to be part of this launch, to be part of the foundations of a brand new market where we only get this shot now to go in and do it together is a really, really big deal. And so if you're a leader already within LifeVantage, please make sure that you're opting in for the International Founders opportunity this month. Please, for everyone on the call, if you're already a distributor or you're ready to be a distributor, make sure that you know and understand our incredible promotion cadence. We've got, I like to say, we're giving away the farm this month and for the next 6 months in the Philippines, because what does that mean? There is so much on the table. The amount of promotions we've got just for the Philippines, I mean, we're talking cash, we're talking iPads, we're talking vacations. It's all there for you. And so it's really, really exciting. And why do we do this? Because we want to give you, our distributors and leaders who are building in the Philippines, all the tools and resources that you need to get people really, really excited. And if you're just jumping on, if you could jump on mute, please, that'd be great. And so we've got all of that. And not only do we have the local promotions, and mind you, we have a double uni level going for the first 6 months. Who wants to earn double commissions for 6 months? Thanks very much. Josie, I think I might join your team. It's so exciting. We also have, of course, our standard global promotions that we do every year. We have Pro 5 Summits. So those of you that are going to be running hard to Pro 5, we're going to try really hard to get you to the March 2022 Pro 5 Summit. You'll need to maintain a couple of times. That's coming up as well. Of course, we have every year we have our beautiful elite retreat for those of you running hard. I know that there are some of you on this call that are planning to be elite not only in the first month, some of you are planning to go elite in the first days. Mersha, Tintin, I hope you're ready for all of this. You're going to be flat out over there in Makati City. And so it's very exciting times. So yeah, we've got, of course, Croatia adventure as well that you will all have the opportunity to qualify for. I truly believe that we'll be taking a couple of hundred, and maybe I'm being very conservative, Filipinos across to Croatia next September. And boy, will we be celebrating together. So everybody, welcome. Let's do this together. You have an incredible team on the ground, headed up by Mersha, who I believe you're going to hear a little bit from. Mersha, if you've got a voice left, I know that you've been on a lot of Zoom calls. Thank you so much. We're just so fortunate to have chosen the right people to lead you all on the ground in the Philippines. And I know that many of you, if you're over in the Philippines, will have the opportunity to go in and meet Mersha and Tintin and the crew really soon. And for the rest of us, we are just waiting for our markets to open up. Josie, I know it's going to happen soon for Australia. Wherever you are, if you can get over there and experience our beautiful showroom, get to meet our team, I highly encourage you to do that. And also when you're building, of course, a new market, to have the opportunity to be on the ground there would be very powerful. Fortunately, we do have our digital platforms that make it a lot easier these days. But if we can get there, we will be there as soon as we can. Mersha, save some space for us at the office. And so I think that's all I really wanted to just say tonight is just really we're just building on the excitement, and I'm going to be checking in with the girls all day tomorrow. What are our numbers now? How many pre-enrollments have we got? And really just getting a tally going and really building that excitement. More than anything, though, we, all of us in the corporate team, we're here to support and serve all of you. So if you have any questions, you want to learn more, maybe you're brand new, maybe you've been here a long time and you've got questions, we can direct you to the resources that you need. Of course, we have a team also that work in field development. We can help you if you're maybe new at building out a plan, how to run your team, and you maybe don't have a strong leadership in your team. We're also here as well to serve and support you. I think probably everyone here is very well supported. So that's great. But we just like to let you know that we're always here as well. on top of your leadership within your teams. And so that's really it from me, Josie. Thank you so much for having us on the call. I can see we've got 134 people on this call right now. Oh, it just went up to 135. The excitement is through the roof. Look forward to meeting every single one of you over the coming months and over 2022 when we're all a lot more free to travel. And it's definitely the best part of our role is getting to know each and every one of you and learning your stories. And also, as together we hear and create all the new stories for all of our Filipino friends as well, and how this opportunity is going to change people's lives and they will never look back, and they will remember this time, at this time in November of 2021, when their life was changed through the vehicle of Lifevantage. And so thank you for having me. I'm going to stay on for a little bit, try and keep my eyes open because I want to hear what everyone else has to say. So back to you, Josie, and thank you so much for having me.
Well, thank you so much, Pam. So guys, drop an 8 in the chat because that is a lucky number, right? We've got Pam right here staying up to say hi to everybody and welcome you all. So can you imagine there's 140 of us here, and if we all enroll 5 people each, in just a short time would have 1,000 people in the team. So super, super excited. But let us go to the headquarters. We have got our sales director, Marcia Riego, and this lady here is so working so hard with the team. I know she's probably having very little sleep, but guys, let's welcome to the call and also a tour of the office. Thank you so much, Ms. Marcia, for your time.
Hello, everyone. So I'm going to give you a glimpse of how our office looks like right now. So I know we would like you to be here. However, it's kind of hard to travel right now, but we will give you a feel of how it looks in the office. So this is actually my favorite part of the office because if it's already dark, you have that kind of effect. I really love it. So earlier we had some guests here in the office and they really love this spot because this is their favorite photo spot for the office. And for our leaders, I'd like to let you know that when you come visit the office, you will have a little room over here that you could do your meetings. Oh, hold on. I'd like you to say hi to our staff. They are fixing everything for tomorrow. Kate, can you say hi? Alma, can you say hi? Okay, so this is the whole of our lounge area. And we have, when we start accepting our guests here, we will be playing a lot of Lifevantage videos on the television at the reception area. Oh, sorry, I could not open the training room. Okay, guys, that's all for the tour today. The training room is locked, so I'm not able to open it. But it's really something to be here in the office. When I was just here and there's nobody going here, I feel like the office is so big. But when this room is filled with about 20 people, I think we will be needing more space in the future. But thank you so much for all the support that you've given us. So today really is a very special day for us because we are just one sleep away from our most awaited pre-launch. That is if we could still sleep this evening. So the funny thing is that we have been saying November 3 for pre-launch, and you could start submitting your pre-enrollment. But even before that, we have been receiving emails of pre-registrations and all the documents. But what is more amazing is that some people are just not fond of, they're just not fond of sending emails. They just want to make sure that their enrollment will go through. So earlier today we had guests. They want to make sure that they will be among the first to be enrolled, and they gave us hard copies of their enrollment forms. Isn't that amazing? So that shows the interest and their excitement to be part of the company, that and that will be beginning tomorrow. So guys, tomorrow expect calls from our team because at 9 a.m. tomorrow, we will be starting to process all the registrations that came to the email. And part of that is verifying all the information that are sent to us. Expect calls from our team, Tintin, Kate, or maybe me, so that we could complete all the procedures of the pre-registration. So I'd like to welcome you ahead of time as part of our Lifevantage family. We will be growing this together, guys. And this family will be our lifelong family in business, and not just in business, but will really be something that will stick with us. So thank you so much, everyone. Just looking forward to more partnerships with you. We are always here. You're always supported. Just always keep in touch with us because that's how our business will grow. Thank you.
Wow. Who is excited to go to the office? So there you go. That is our headquarters, and our headquarters right behind me in Utah. So let me just share my screen, and I really want to just emphasize to the people who are joining our company of what we have in Lifevantage. So why should people join us? Because we have an awesome company. We have amazing partners. Those are the 6 elements, to be honest, and I'll cover some of them because it's really that important. So we are coming to the Philippines, and we are a global pioneering in the field of nutrigenomics. And I tell people, nobody has what we have. Okay? So ito po yung nutrigenomics. Ano po yung ibig sabihin nun? So I want you to take a look at this. And this is from our investors report po. So ang ano natin is not to supplement, but to activate. So ito po yung trend natin, the rise of the health activated individual. So activated po tayo. Are you activated? So I am activated. Okay? So that is exactly what we're going to do, is to educate people para they understand exactly kung ano yung ibig sabihin ng nutrigenomics. So Lifevantage is a nutrigenomics company focused on using nutrigenomics to optimize the human body for increased health. So, you know, there's so many ways na we take care of our body by eating well, drinking well, exercising, you know, less stress and everything. So what are the other ways to support it in a profound way, scientifically, is nutrigenomics. Okay, so ibibigay po namin itong PDF ng ating Lifevantage, yung ating pong ano, let me just make sure everybody. Okay, let's mute. Okay, sorry about that. All right. So ito po, we are coming there, and we are the leaders of nutrigenomics. So yung mga products po natin, kasi maraming magtatanong, ano yung mga products ninyo? So make sure you let them know that our products are patented. Okay, marami po tayong patents, 7 international, US and international patents as well. Okay, and science. It's a science-based product. So that is very, very important to know. And also yung mga studies. So imagine, ano po yung mga products sa Philippines that have been studied by Ohio University, University of Colorado, LSU University, etc., etc. Harvard University, meron pa rin. American Heart Institute. Tapos po, it's peer-reviewed study. So what makes our product different to others? As ito po is peer-reviewed study. Okay? Ito po, sorry, can you please mute? Because hindi ko ma-mute ito. Otherwise, I'll have to just remove you from here. Okay. Annabelle, can you please mute yourself? Don't know why hindi kita ma-mute. Okay. Let's see. All right. Okay. So, ang importante po is we know kung ano yung difference ng mga products natin at sa mga products po ng other, yan, mga products ng other company. So ang ating products, nutrigenomics, is patented. It's backed by many science, marami pong mga studies. So kailangan po alam natin kung saan yung mga tools where we can find this. Okay, that's very, very important. Yung ating company po is hindi naman po basta-basta. It's actually quite a very anong tawag nito, focus-driven company na alam po nila kung saan sila mag-open. So if you look at this, we're already open in 7 of the 10 largest direct selling markets globally. So nandun na po tayo sa China, US, Germany, Japan is our second biggest market, Mexico, France, Taiwan, China. So ibig sabihin po, ang business ninyo sa Lifevantage is actually global. So ito po, ang importante na malaman natin is it's a stable company, it's a debt-free company. At the same time, can you imagine here? Look at this. 70% of current revenue is from subscription. So hindi po yung very, very stable po. So if you look at the retention is over 80%. So saan ka naman nakakita ng ganong negosyo na repeat orders po galing ang 70%? Okay? And at the same time, I'll touch base a little bit about the red carpet program because that's what makes us unique. So kung may kakilala po kayo na mga seasoned network marketers na naghahanap po sila ng another company, you can let them talk to us because ang ganda po ng offer ng red carpet. So for me, I was a diamond director in my previous company. I'm a single mom, I have 2 kids. So hindi naman ako pwedeng zero income, right? So ang maganda dito sa red carpet is meron kang bridge income. And so if you want more details, we can talk to you about that. Also, ang Lifevantage po ang ganda-ganda. Kasi you literally can build your business sa telephone. Build your business sa phone. Now we have an app, the Lifevantage app. Okay? Ito po is driven by AI, artificial intelligence. So imagine po, you know, it reminds you kung let's say for example, yung customer mo, yung order niya is to be shipped, nandun pa, or na-miss yung order, you have a new customer, you have a new team member, nandun po lahat. So you literally can build your business just with your app. You can share video, you can share the cart, you can share forms. This is, you know, a technology na the Lifevantage has spent millions and millions of dollars. So meron po tayong training on how to use this. So according to the VP of Digital who spearheaded this, pwede na pong i-download ang Lifevantage app, okay, dyan sa Philippines. So isn't that exciting po? But I want to come back to our core product because honestly, most of your sales will come from Protandim Nrf2. It's affordable, it's effective, it definitely works. But I want you to understand, ano ba talaga itong product na to? Kasi yung mga iba, yung parang, Miss Josie, ano ba yung product ninyo? Vitamin po ba yun? So hindi po ito vitamin. You're not taking a vitamin or a supplement. So in fact, it's your body that's producing itong mga millions and millions of antioxidants. But what I want you to remember from this, it's backed by 31 clinical studies. Okay, it's actually in PubMed.gov. Okay, but profoundly, the National Institute of Aging in America published in the journal Aging Cell that Protandim Nrf2 was proven to significantly increase the lifespan of male mice with a 7% increase in median survival. So the male mice that they studied for about 10 years, they were feeding it with Nrf2. So what happened? It's increased the lifespan of the male mice by 7%. And note this is the only nutritional supplement tested that has been proven to increase the median lifespan in mice, thus delaying the aging process. They tested on others, it's the only one that was able to do that. This is profound. Kaya talaga itong ating product, nothing like it. But here, in most of our presentation, ang sinasabi po natin, because it's a fact, that in a human clinical study, which they published in a free Radical Biology and Medicine, Protandim Nrf2 Synergizer was also proven to reduce oxidative stress by an average of 40% in 30 days. So dito po sa ating company, ang kailangan po ninyong malaman is the word oxidative stress. I did a 10-minute video explaining exactly because you need to understand kung ano yung oxidative stress, which is directly linked to over 200 diseases, And if you can reduce that by an average of 40% in 30 days, kaya po nakakagulat yung mga nakikita namin ng mga result. Tapos, ang dami pong stories sa ating MyLV stories, sa My Lifevantage stories. So, ang importante is alam po natin itong Protandim Nrf2. Ito po yung little yellow activator. 30 tablets, okay? And it's 1 pill a day. And so, our products address the 3 most prominent theories of aging. So meron po tayong Nrf2, meron din tayong Nrf1. Yung NAD may be later. But honestly guys, itong dual synergizer, dapat your parents should be on it. You should be on it. Yung Protandim Nrf2, it activates your Nrf2 pathway so that your body is able to produce those millions of antioxidants to repair those damaged cells. Ang Nrf1 po, this is the one that's going to give you energy, more focus. It helps with your vascular, your heart system. Kaya po, if you have parents, I would recommend Nrf1, Nrf2, and you as well. Okay? NAD, wow. Pag pupunta po yan sa Philippines, grabe, as in. So yun po, you just need to learn. Kasi very simple lang naman yung products natin, as in, hindi naman the whole cabinet, which is good. Because then they just make sure you are the product of the product. You take Nrf1, Nrf2 as well. So ito po yung red carpet program. If you have anybody na, you know, they want to look at this company, feel free to connect them to us. You know, I can share my experience as well. So it comes in financial support, compensation plan support, field development, and product support. So Miss Marcia is there, Tintin is there, you know, talk to the people on the ground so that they can talk to you, they can explain everything. So I have many questions. Like, Tita Josie, ano ba yung, how do you get started? Ano ba yung mga packages po natin? So sabi ko sa kanila, can you imagine, right? If you had your own business, kailangan may puhunan, di ba? Ang ganda kasi dito is yung puhunan po natin is mga produkto po. Our puhunan is actually products. So some of you already have been in network marketing. So you understand that merong puhunan talaga. And this is what I recommend. Now po, na mag-i-start tayo, ang daming mga incentive. So no question, dapat platinum pack. Because if you look at the incentives, it's based on rank advancements, it's based on growing your team, platinum. 60,300, okay? If you look at having a business where the potential income, maybe 50K a month, 100K a month, 20K a month, I don't know, you know, what you're capable of earning. But platinum pack is the way to go. It's discounted. And at the same time, you have enough products to have the customers. Gold pack, minimum po ang gold pack. Because kailangan, kasi pag silver po tayo, your commission is 20% instead of 25%. Pwede po naman kayo mag-upgrade. Eh kung mag-upgrade, you have to pay 30,200 or 60,300. Eh di mag-platinum ka na lang or gold minimum. Okay, so ito po yung ating distributor enrollment. So meron kang puhunan, which is your pack, but I want you to take note of this. Ito po yung ating, di ba? So you buy your pack and you have your monthly subscription. So parang rent mo ito. How can you have a business kung wala ka namang outlay? So the good thing about it is, yung outlay po natin are products that we are going to take. Kulang nga pa nga eh. Like if you're husband and wife, yung 3 is not. So I want to share with you yung mga mistake na nagawa namin. We should have grown our income, doubled our income if we really followed this. Okay? So, ito po. Ang ganda po ng ginawa ng Lifevantage Philippines. To be honest, wala po ito dito. So imagine, ang ginawa nila is they're giving the Filipino people the ability to run their business and be commission eligible and at the same time have products for a discount. Ang isa po na Protandim is 2,600. Pero ang ginawa po ng LV is they saying to you, o sige, ito na lang para easier yung subscription mo, 2,166. So, yan, you take NRF1, NRF2, isang customer na NRF2. But, if you want to grow your business faster, ito na lang, magpuhunan ka ng 13,000 a month, pero ibibenta mo naman yun eh. You take one pair, maybe your husband or wife take another pair, and then you sell tatlong NRF2. It's business, so kailangan magbenta, okay? Hindi ka naman nagbibenta ng marami, it's very, very easy to sell. So, ang napakaganda po sa Lifevantage is, hindi po sila yung like 100, 200, ikaw lang. Okay? There is a way where they say, dapat may minimum ka na bibili. Bibili ka ng isang Protandim. As long as you buy one Protandim a month, plus your customers, preferred customers mo, pwede. So let's say, for example, bibili ako ng isang Protandim, yung aking customer, bibili siya ng ganito, 100 points, plus my 40, meron akong 140. Parang maganda, di ba? Pero can you imagine how slow pag 40 PV? Let me show you. Ito po kasi ang importante is to earn the money. Siyempre, like, of course, you want to have a profitable business, di ba? So ito po yung rank natin, Pro 1, Pro 2, Pro 7. So hanggang Master Pro 10, but I just want for this example, ito lang ibibigay ko sa inyo. Okay? So ito po yung volume. 1,000, 2,500, Pro 3 is 5,000, Pro 5 is 20,000, Pro 7 is 100,000. So let's say, ang subscription po natin is 100,000, 100 PV per month. So lahat, like pag gusto mo ng Pro 1, may 10 ka na nakasubscribe. Okay? Gusto mo ng Pro 3, 50 people. Gusto mo ng Pro 5 na solid, 200 people. Ang elite, if you do it well, it could earn you 300,000 a month, 400,000 a month, 500,000 a month. This is the way to go, is to have people on 100 or 200. So yan po ang kailangan pag 100. Pag 200 naman, yan. Pag elite ka, kailangan mo 500, hindi na 1,000. Pag Pro 5 ka, 200 na lang. Pro 3 is 25. So that's how the numbers work. But let me show you our biggest mistake. Our biggest mistake po is sinasabi namin, hindi okay lang, mag-40 ka na lang, tapos yung iba, kunin mo sa customer mo. Eh kung 40 lang, ang kailangan mo sa Pro 3 is 125. Can you see the difference? Instead na 25 lang, kailangan mo 125. Kung Pro 5, instead na 100, 500. Tapos yung elite mo, instead na 500 people is 2,500. Ganun po ang difference if you're on 40. So yun po, that's the one you would not do. At least promote 100, even better 200. Because if you look at yung package po natin sa 200, one bottle is only $1,857 pesos compared to 2,600. E di mag 200 points ka na lang, din ibenta mo na yung iba. So ito po ang emphasize ko sa inyo based on my experience. Go for 200. Okay? So may puhunan ka, but what you want to do is to be profitable. Dapat ang business po natin is profitable. Okay? And I'm going to share with you how to have a profitable LV business. Let me show you this. Ito po yung average income disclosure because we're a publicly traded company. So kailangan, we are going to show kung ano ba yung average earning of people last year. So average earning of people last year, I'm just trying to mute some people here. Okay, so if you look at here, Pro 3, average income is 5,881, 30,000 pesos. Average income ng Pro 5, $3,000. So that's about 150,000 pesos, right? Pro 7, $500,000. You know yung you know, I talk to people, sabi ko, ano ba yung goal mo? Ano ba yung gusto mong ma-achieve? Ang dami-dami pong, you know, like we all have dreams, di po ba? We have dreams to have a better life. So what you want to do is titignan mo na lang yung average income and work to make it happen. Okay? So ngayon pa lang, marami sa inyo na pwedeng kumita ng $3,000 a month after 6 months. Depende po sa inyo. Because here, you look at where we are. We have the perfect opportunity for you to be able to ride the wave of momentum. Sa previous company ko po, took 25 years to get to $1 billion. We're 12 years in direct sales. So I don't think it will take us 25 years. So imagine when we get to $1 billion, that's where momentum is. 80% of growth will happen. So yan po, magbabago talaga ang buhay mo. Alam ko na pag open po natin sa Philippines, your life will change. Might take 6 months, maybe 1 year, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, I don't know. Because it's really your 100% responsibility. Eto, I want you to print this, guys. Print this because that's exactly what we did. Printin po namin ito at the back of it, we had the photo of a Jeep for My Life Ventures. Bakit po? Kasi ito talaga, this is your roadmap. So imagine the way Lifevantage put together their ng kanilang promo for Philippines, mga incentives is based on this success roadmap. Because what you want to do is to set your goal. Mamaya, I'll show you mga promotion. But imagine you need to set your goal minimum is Pro 3. Minimum po. We have until the end of the month to achieve the rank. So why Pro 3? Pro 4 ka na lang para may free iPad. Okay? So you have time to go Pro 4, even Pro 5, Pro 6, Pro 7. Sino dito ang magiging first elite? Gusto mo ba na ikaw yung first elite ng Philippines? You're forever crowned to be the first elite. Jeffrey, I know. Jeffrey, come on. See? That is what we need is confidence talaga. Very important. Okay, ito po. So, believe me, this is exactly what I have on my wall is to look at the success roadmap. Because this is the one that you are going to show to people. Dito, kailangan nandito ka so that you will have, ito yung pupunta ka sa conference, punta ka ng Pro 4 pero meron kang free iPad, Pro 5 para sa Pro 5 Summit, meron tayong trip for the US, Pro 6 para maging founder ka, may trip ka din, Pro 7, you know, Elite, merong Elite Retreat. My gosh, guys. And in Pro 7, you can fast track to earn your $25,000, My Life Ventures. This is so important. Para mag-goal set ka, uupuan mo yung team mo, you can show them ito. Nasaan ka ba ngayon? Paula, nasaan ka? Anong gusto mo? Pro 5, Pro 6, and then show them how to get to Pro 5, to Pro 6, to Pro 7. So, success roadmap. But I want you to go for this. Alam po nyo, sabi ni Pam, sabi niya, okay Josie, kasi ang Pro 5 Summit is a free trip to America. You know, when I was young, I always dreamed to go to America, right? Alam mo naman tayo, medyo loyal tayo sa mga Americans. But you know what, guys? This is your opportunity. Ito po yung first group natin that went to the Pro 5 Summit. So meron pa po akong ticket because I want to go with you guys. Imagine when we'll all go sa snow. Baka hindi pa tayo pwede next year kasi syempre yung mga visa. But you know what? Earn it and save it for 2022. Magkakasama tayo. Honestly, or 23, kasi pwede namang August. Kung hindi tayo pwede ng March, pwedeng August. So twice a year, meron po tayong Pro 5 Summit. Free trip for one person. If you want to bring your partner, pwede rin magbayad ka ng konti. And then they accommodate your food, everything. Oh my gosh, guys. This is going to be your story. We heard it on Saturday. Create your story. Create your story. Most important is you create your story. Kasi yung story mo is the one that you're going to be sharing. Okay? So, sino dito ang pupunta ng Pro 5 Summit? Tapos po, alam nyo dito sa Lifevantage, nakakaiba talaga. Because napakadaming layered yung kanilang incentive. So imagine, hindi yung, okay, ito na yung incentive natin, ito yung incentive na next, ito is everything. Honestly, guys, you can earn as many trips as you like. So imagine, in my first 9 months in Lifevantage, I earned a trip to Bora Bora, Maui, Maldives, Utah, and then we had a local travel. So there is nothing impossible. Some of you will be able to do exactly the same thing, okay? So, may mga, please mute guys, okay? So global incentive, we will have a training on the global incentive, but I'm telling you, trip for 2 to Europe. This is your trip of a lifetime. Trip of a lifetime for 2 people sa Europe. Can you imagine that, guys? I know. Can you imagine? You know, like, hindi ka lang dapat top 25 in Asia Pacific to get your airfare for free. Ito po is everyone, you and Paula and Ian and Diana and Bruno and Erica, Jeffrey, Belen, you know, whoever is there, kaya po natin lahat ito. Itrabaho ito hanggang June 30, 2022. So we have plenty of time to be able to work this. Make it your goal. This is the time to dream big. Ito na po, time to make it happen. Because for real, meron na po tayong vehicle. We have what, you know, like we have something to work on to achieve the dreams that we have. Want. Okay, yan po. So anong ginawa namin? How did we achieve, you know, to be the fastest growing team when we first started? Nag-focus po lang kami ng Pro 3. Pro 3. So yun lang po ituturo natin na dapat Pro 3. Pro 3, Pro 3, Pro 3. Then when you have so many Pro 3s, then you have Pro 4. I was talking to someone, sabi ko, anong goal mo? Sabi niya, Pro 4. Paano mo how do you achieve? Sabi niya, hindi ko alam, tita. Sabi ko, ang gawin mo, meron kang Pro 3 sa one leg and another leg Pro 3. Tulungan mo lang your team. 2 Pro 3s, you're Pro 4 already. Okay? And then if you want to be Pro 5, maybe 5 to 7 Pro 3s. And then if you want to be Pro 7, about 21 Pro 3s. Massive action. Ito na po, no time wasted. This is the time. So remember, when I advertise this training, sabi ko, I'm gonna teach you how to earn your first 1,000 to 200,000 a month. 50,000 and 1,000 for Christmas. Pwede ba yun? And that's what you do is to focus on prospecting. Focus po tayo sa ating directs, sa ating mga personal. Para mag-Pro 5, mag-Pro 4 ka, so what you want to do is to be Pro 3 muna. So if you're Pro 3, so mag-in ka ng Platinum 1,000. Ngayon, meron kang 4 na direct, lahat po sila 1,000. Okay? Tapos, ano yan? Yung earning mo dito is $1,000. Because each platinum you earn, 250. That's 50,000 pesos. So how are you gonna make it 100? Next month, you do the same thing. The more directs you have, the more 5%, 5%, 5%. As in, guys, yung mga 5%, 5% po natin is napaka-exciting po. So important. Okay? So ito po yung ginawa namin. Kasi po, if you focus on platinum, ano na yan? 12,500 na. Per pack, meron ka ng 12,500. But this is the magic. Kaya dapat marami po tayong directs. Kasi po alam nyo, ang magic po nito is the more directs we have, ito. Kung meron ka pong direct, ito siya, meron din siyang 5. Siya 5. Alam po ninyo, dahil direct ka rin sa mga directs nila, mga downlines po nila, ito kikita siya ng 25%, ikaw naman 5%. Eh kung nakahanap ka ng napakagaling, nakagaya ni Jeffrey. So si Jeffrey, mag-enroll siya ng 5. Tapos tinulungan niya ng 5, mag-enroll ulit sila. So let's say ito naging 25 people. 5% ka lahat dito. Tapos let's say yan, to 25. So imagine 5%, 5%, 5%. Lahat sila mag-enroll. Kasi ngayon, when the market is young, when the market is new, ang dami pong mga members. Ang dami kayong mga enrollments. Super dami. So, you want to benefit from that? Smart Start bonus. Later on, yung Smart Start bonus mo maging generational matching bonus. Pag-aralan po ninyo ang compensation plan ng Lifevantage, napaka-lucrative po. Study it and you will understand kung bakit importante po ang directs. Direct. So, write in the chat, ilan ang mga directs na gusto mo? How many directs will you be enrolling in November? Is it 5, 10, 15? Okay. Very important po na tayo po is magpo-focus po tayo ng directs. Okay? So, I want you to check this. Remember yung sinasabi ko po na 200 PV. Kasi ito po yung royalty commission natin. Wow! 20 Pedro, Ruby 15, Sophia 10, Diana 10, Bench 10. Oh my gosh. Jonathan 10. That's the way to do it. So, una pa lang is hyper-enroll. Enroll ng marami. Okay, Ian is 11. So I want you to go back to the screen and take note. Make sure 200 po tayo. 200 ang ating monthly enrollment. So dito mo makikita, I want you to take note of this. Because hindi naman imposible na yung 5 mo naging 25. Yung 25 naging 125, yung 125 naging 625. Yung first level mo may 5, tapos 200 lahat sila, meron ka 1,000. Yung second level mo, meron 25 people, naka 200 subscription sila, meron kang 12,500 sa second level. Third level mo, let's say 125 people, 200 sila, meron kang 112. 112 part-time, okay na ba yun? Yung iba siguro magka-quit na maging full-time dito. But this is where the dream happens. The dream happens when you don't stop. This is a 3 to 5 year plan, okay? In order to have the lifestyle that you want. So imagine dito sa fourth level mo, meron kang 625, 200 points, 300,000 plus 100,000 plus 12,000. That is when you can build an unlimited income. Just take note of this. Many of us have big dreams. But we have to go abroad to make it happen. Working in the Philippines, hindi pwedeng, unless you have a business, of course, you know, like you have a very profitable business, pwede. But if you're only relying on a, you know, a wage, unless you're earning $1 million a month, dito po ang ganda. You can match the doctor's wage. Mga lawyers dito, pwede. Galingin mo lang, sipagan mo lang, focus ka lang. Yan po ang royalty commission. Ito po yung 70% na sinasabi ng Lifevantage sa kanilang investors report. 70% po ang sales nila ay galing sa repeat orders, which is your royalty commission. But this is where important ang maraming directs po. Dahil sa ating generational matching bonus, the directs, direct talaga. Kung wala kang directs, wala kang general matching bonus, generational matching bonus. So imagine yung first level mo, so let's say na-enroll ko si Jeffrey. Ang commission ko kay Jeffrey, 10%. Yung royalty income niya, meron akong 10%. Tapos, kung sino yung mga second level niya, meron akong 5%. Tapos yung third level niya, may 5%, may 5%. So imagine, in some companies, ang matching bonus mo, 1%. What if you have someone like Carlos, who's a hyper enroller, nag-recruit siya ng 20, yung 20 naka-recruit ng 100, is unbelievable. Yung SSB mo, yung matching bonus, that's why guys, pag-aralan mo ang Lifevantage, pag-aralan mo ang marketing plan, pag-aralan mo yung products, because this is the opportunity that can change your life. You will remember this day. On the 2nd of November 2021, you will remember when you made a decision that you will make this the business that can change your life. So, you can just, you know, like if you look at this, ginawa ito ni Van. So imagine this, huh? The potential of this business is just so incredible. So pag-aralan ko ito because I'm telling you, this business will change your life. Because you go back, ito po yung ating income disclosure na average income. So imagine po, no, I want you to take note of this. Pro 7, okay na yung 500,000, di ba? Honestly, these numbers were not just written here because this is based, ino-audit po ito. We are publicly traded, audited by third party. Hindi po basta-basta sasabihin ng Lifevantage na 12,000 ang average income kung hindi po totoo. My sponsor is not Elite Pro 9. Sabi po dito, ang average income is 50,000. So, ang lowest income po niya na Elite 9 is 50,000. Ngayon, 75,000 income disclaimer applies. Imagine earning 2.5 million a month. These products are very effective. These products will change people's lives. Ang ating pong negosyo is napakasimple po. Ang ating compensation is powerful. So imagine you are coming at the right time na mag-i-start pa lang ang Lifevantage sa Philippines. You will be one of the pioneers. Can you imagine what you're able to create in 3 to 5 to 10 years time? You will remember this day when you made a decision that enough is enough and this is the time you want to change your life. Now is the time to launch. Launch na hindi na tayo masyadong complicated. Ang gagawin lang po natin is we are going to register sa The Code Training, thecodetraining.com. Ito lang po, it's 8 modules. And then, do ITT na. Wala nang masyadong, pasikot-sikot. Madali na lang po. We are going to use our Facebook group to educate people. Hindi na po yung masyadong maraming presentation. Napakadali po, guys. The way Lifevantage has come up with this, they came up with all their master pro 10. Sabi nila, ano ba yung nangyayari sa mga other company? Bakit sila nag-grow? Because they have a simple, duplicatable system for recruiting. Dito po, ito po yung napakadali po. Kaya you can tell people when you're trying to get them to have a look at Lifevantage, the way we do business is very different. We're doing network marketing differently now. Hindi na mahaba ang presentation. Can you imagine? People are getting results. Meron po akong mga directs. All they did was follow ITT. Wala po silang presentation. Yung mga iba na Pro 4. Yung iba Pro 5, walang presentation. Kasi they leverage off the system. Ang ganda po ng ating system. So, ano po yun? Invite ITT system. ITT, mag-code training ka, ITT. Code training, ITT. Code training, ITT. And then, of course, magkakaroon po tayo ng regular online presentation. Kung na-ITT mo na sila, ibig sabihin po dito is invite them to our 2 Facebook groups, which is My LV Story and My Lifevantage Story. My Lifevantage Story was created in America by Rachel and Tara. So we have about 36,000 people. Ito po, we're already 5,000 sa My LV Story. Ito po, gagawin natin more Filipino style. Mga Tagalog, mga ganun po. So learn how to invite. Meron po tayong scripts. Meron na po lahat, naka-arrange na po lahat. Punta ka lang sa announcement, nandun po yung mga how to tag people, how to send them directly po yung video sa kanilang messenger. I'm telling you guys, you need to have more time prospecting. Hindi masyadong training. The code training is enough for now. Then we have ITT training and then we have a weekly training. Invite to the group, tag to a tool. Yung tool po natin is video. Hi Jeffrey, you know, curious lang ako, interested ka ba to take a look of this new company that's launching in the Philippines, publicly traded, and they pay in US dollars. Ewan ko lang if it's for you or not. We have a 3-minute video na gusto kong makita mo. Invite them to the Facebook group and tag them to the 3-minute gig economy video. That is the video. Napakadali po, as in, grabe. Okay po? So, and then yung T is your team and talk to an expert, with an expert, which is mostly your support upline. Ang ganda po nito kasi lahat po is messenger. If three-way chat mo sila sa messenger, ano po yung mga questions nyo? Tapos po, one day I'm gonna teach you. I have an app called Wordboard. Lahat po ng sagot nandun. Ang bilis po. Gagan mo lang, tsyuk, ang bilis, seconds, as in seconds. Hindi ka na magko-construct kasi dapat nandun na, naka-loaded na lahat. Ang gagawin mo na lang, press, 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 press. Okay? Because you don't want to waste time. This is the time na po to really launch your business. Launch, launch, launch na tayo. So, after this training, make sure you go to the code training. Pag-register po kayo, panoorin na ninyo. Most of you have already seen this. Let's make this simple, guys. Let's make this simple. The code training ITT. Tonight, invite people na doon. And my advice, don't just add. It's better to really do it properly. Send them a message. Musta ka na? Long time no chat. I have some good news. Anong good news? I have this company launching here. Very, very exciting. I'm so excited. You wanna check it out? And then, okay, I'll add you na. Are you on your phone? Are you on Facebook? I'll add you to this group. Send them the link. So ganon. So imagine if you had 10, 20 per day. I challenge you. It's called ITT 25 ITT challenge. I really think that if you have 25 per day, 25 a day, you'll have as many. Yes, and that is right. Good job. Be intentional when you do ITT. So now, I want to invite po, yung ating guest is our customer service manager. This lady here is amazing. So Tintin works with Miss Marsha. Tintin has so much experience po in this company, okay? And I'm telling you, when Pam told me that Tintin is going to be part of Lifevantage, I was so happy. So ngayon po, Tintin is going to talk to us kung paano po tayo mag-register, pre-registration and everything. So take it away, Tintin.
Thank you so much, Tita Josie. We're so excited. Actually, we're having goosebumps already. If you are so excited, the more we are, because we are just waiting for your application form. So guys, in this afternoon, I was in the office and we have several guests already and handed over their registration form. So since they can't wait to send it via email, so they just gave it to me personally. So talagang may enrolled po sila. But of course, I want to still discuss what are the important things that we have to ensure so that we will have a very smooth pre-enrollment. And we are so excited because our leaders, especially our international leaders who have been working so hard months and months prior to our pre-launch. So we want to have a smooth process of the pre-enrollment. So we want to ensure that before you send us your pre-enrollments, ensure that all informations are accurate because we will verify all the pre-enrollments. So to cut time in the pre-enrollment, dapat po at least accurate na and correct na yung ating mga information in those application forms. So important is the tax identification number. It's very important, especially here in the Philippines, because when you get paid commission, we are going to withhold taxes from your commission, and that will be reported to our tax bureau. So we are using the tax identification number. And of course, important is the contact details because as I mentioned, during this pre-enrollment, we will be calling each one of you to verify whether you have consented the enrollment with Lifevantage. And all the details that you have put in your distributor application form are correct. And of course, home address, important. Where are you going to receive your products? And if that is different from the shipping address, so it's really important that those information are correct. And of course, don't forget the enroller information so we know where to put you, okay? And then later on, you can take care of the placement of your downline. So it's really important that we have to enroll the leaders first. And then when the system is live, on November 17, you would be able to enroll your downlines directly in your electronic virtual office. So another important thing that you have to submit is the government issued ID. It should be valid. If you're going to submit a copy of passport, make sure the passport is valid and not expired. And also, I would like to remind that please do not include any credit card details in the application forms or when you are sending us the pre-enrollments in your email, because for security purposes, we don't want to put in jeopardy your credit card information. So please do not include any credit card information. We will be calling you to verify the payment. And if ever, so because of this pre-enrollment, during this pre-enrollment, we are allowing our leaders to have their credit card be used in the pre-enrollment. So if you can already send us an email or heads up that you are allowing your downlines to use your credit card. So in that way, we don't have to call you every time your downline will be using your credit card. So if ever you're going to have 20 distributor or downlines who are going to use your credit card or one credit card information, then please give us a heads up so we don't have to call each time that we are going to use the same credit card. So if there are 20 distributors going to use one credit card, please give us a heads up. Don't give us the credit card details, but give us the names of those who will be using the credit cards, your credit card. So let's say, for example, there are 20 people who will use your credit card. Please give us a heads up that these are the following that I am allowing for their enrollment and use my credit card. And then later on, we will call you to verify your credit card details. So please do not include that in the email or in the forms. So this is our process. So each leader, we are allowing you to provide us the summary or a pre-enrollment list. But in that pre-enrollment list, we are only allowing you to provide us 5 distributors so that we have also enough time and space for other leaders so we can also enroll them at the same time. So in the pre-enrollment list, you will include the distributor application form, which is completely filled out and with signature. If they have a co-applicant in that application form, the co-applicant should also sign in the form. Otherwise, we won't be able to include the co-applicant if there is no signature. So of course, the signature of the main applicant is very important. Okay, and attach a government issued ID and then send it to us via email at phsupport@lifevantage.com. So upon receiving your email tomorrow morning, as early as tomorrow morning, 9 a.m., we will be starting with the validation. We will be calling already those application forms that you have provided us. So please ensure that the contact details there are correct so we can confirm their application immediately. And then, of course, once everything is okay, there's no issue in the application form, in the payment, we will send a confirmation of enrollment. So they will be able to receive a welcome email from Lifevantage Corporate. And then separately, we will send another email included in that email is their ID number. And then during the pre-enrollment, we will be the one to set up your virtual office. So we will be sending you the temporary password. And when the system is live on November 17 or 18, you would be able to access your virtual office and change your password, set up your bank accounts, and like that. So you will have the power to work on your business already during our launch. But during the pre-enrollment, we will be the one to set up your electronic virtual office. So once it's done, you will be receiving email from us confirming that we have set up the enrollment. You have your ID number, and then you will have your temporary password for your electronic virtual office. So this is the pre-enrollment list. If you don't have the soft copy of the pre-enrollment list, I can also share in the chat later the link where you can have it printed, or you can access it, the soft copy. You can edit this if you open it with Word document. So you can just write all the details there. So remember, only 5 individuals or distributors for form. And then attach the distributor application form. I will also share the link of the distributor form here in the chat later after my presentation. So make sure that these are all completely filled out. So you don't have to send, because the distributor application form, the soft copy, I think there are 4 or 5 pages. You only have to send us the first 2 pages with the signature. It's very important, the signature of that main applicant, and if there's a co-applicant, there should be a signature. And important din po yung enroller information here. Otherwise, we won't be able to enroll you kasi we don't know where to place you, okay? Important is kanino namin kayo ipi-place, okay? So enroller information and all of this information are very crucial in order for us to process the pre-enrollment. Okay, so this is our enrollment process, just to expound. So the customer service will accept all the distributor application and the pre-enrollment list via email. So we will only be able to process if the distributor application form is completely filled out, duly signed by both the main applicant, or if the co-applicant is also there, it has to be signed, and there's an attachment of the valid government issued ID. Okay, so if there's no ID, we cannot verify. So it's really important there is an attachment of the government ID, and then we will validate immediately. And then if there are questions, we have clarifications or additional information, we will also contact the enroller or the leader or the sender of the email. And then if everything is okay, we will enroll in the system, and then once enrolled, you will be able to receive an email from Lifevantage. Welcome to Lifevantage, and then separate email for the ID, and of course the temporary password for your BO. Okay, and then during the pre-enrollment, I want to remind that we will only be processing the digital start kit, which is only 1,200. And during the launching, official launching on November 17 or November 18, that is the time that you can already place an order for your enrollment pack. And a while ago, Tita Josie showed us the enrollment packs, and you've noticed there the digital start kit is already included. So when you process or place the order of your enrollment pack, we will already deduct the amount of 1,200 from the enrollment pack. Let's say, for example, if you're getting the platinum 60,300, we will already deduct the 1,200, because in the enrollment pack, the digital start kit is already included, and the digital start kit is a requirement in order for you to become a distributor. So during the pre-enrollment, we will only be enrolling distributors. So during the official launch on November 17 or 18, then you can already enroll customers. Okay, mga member customers. We call them here in the Philippines member customers. In the US, we call them preferred customers, but here in the Philippines, we call them member customers. Okay, so that's the time that you can enroll them, but during the pre-enrollment, only distributors. We can only enroll distributors. Okay, so this is our timeline starting tomorrow. We're not going to sleep anymore because we are so excited receiving application forms. Actually, we have been receiving already, but we're not yet processing because our official pre-enrollment starts tomorrow, November 3. So we will accept, and then we will validate, and then we will enroll, and we will send a confirmation. So we really hope that we can finish them on time. So this pre-enrollment talaga period is given to all of you. This is really a great opportunity so that when you are already in the system, you can already now focus on prospecting And then you can already put them in the system once you're done with your prospecting, and ayan, pay in na kayo agad. So guys, we are all excited because we will be pioneering this Lifevantage company here in the Philippines. And I am just so grateful that I am now with this amazing company. And you know, I am with Pam, who I've worked with also previously in my previous company. I have Tita Josie. That's why I am so excited. Imagine when you're working with those people that you really love. It's like it's really not working at all, because you are really doing a lot good things, and then we are going to change lives, especially here in the Philippines, and our friends and family. So I am so excited, and it's so happy to see a lot of our distributors in the office this afternoon. And I have all your pre-enrollment list. I just want to remind, please don't forget to email me your distributor application forms and government ID so we can start processing them tomorrow. And again, you can already place your enrollment packs upon our launching on November 17 or 18. So right now, we only have 2 in the customer service team, but eventually we will have additional. So guys, kung gusto niyo dumami tayo, please make it happen, okay? And then you have me, Tintin, and you also have Kate. And this is our email, phsupport@lifevantage.com. Also, this is our hotline. You can already call this number, but please don't expect that it's me or Kate who will answer the phone, because this is directed to our corporate office in the US. Okay, di ba? We are so lucky because our support is coming from the H group. But don't worry, guys. If you're thinking that it's only myself and Kate who will be doing those enrollments, no, we have support in our corporate team who will be also with us during this time of the pre-enrollment. So we will just forward them all your applications once we have validated them, so they can help us with the encoding in the system. So don't worry, guys. Everything is in order. We are so prepared for this pre-enrollment, and we are just excited to receive all your distributor application forms, so you have nothing to worry about. And again, if you want to visit our office, it's already open, but please send us an email or communicate with us so we can schedule it properly, because right now, Metro Manila is still under alert level 3, so we are not yet fully open to everybody. It's like 30% pa lang talaga ng indoor activities yung allowed for Metro Manila. So we are still following the IAT guidelines. So you can already communicate with us via email, and if you have questions, you can always check with Tita Josie, who is 24/7 already. Thank you again, Tita Josie, for inviting me, and back to you.
Wow, thank you so much. We're so lucky that we do have Tin here, of course. So I think we've got a few questions here, Tin. So let me just, wait a sec, where are you? I've just taken it out of the thing. All right, so let's have some questions, Tin. So we have e-signature. Okay po ba? Okay ba yun daw?
Yeah, it's okay. Okay lang yung e-signature. As long as there's a government ID, that's okay.
Okay, so let's do that. Tapos, ano pa yung isa? There's another one. Where are the other questions? Okay, exciting. There was another one. I cannot see it anymore. Yung mga ibang questions, just post it there. So guys, we have an exciting launch coming up tomorrow, just few hours from now. And so we're just so blessed to have the people that we have in the office. Thank you so much, Tintin. And let's see who's winning the True Science. So let me turn off the recording.